I sat down and I was like, wow, this is fun, this is beautiful. And then I started working with a woman who's a shaman healer from the Ukraine. And as she started opening up different chakras, and I would sit, and she would teach a class, like an arts healing class with oil pastels. And I was like, wow, I cannot believe the stuff that's coming out of myself as well as other people that have never known they have the gift, because I believe we all have this gift within us if we just sit down and express it. And come to find out, they're using it a lot of psychologists and a lot of the mental homes that are helping and healing patients with painting, and it's very healing. And now I've gotten into oils and acrylics, and it's such a beautiful, creative thing to add to life, as well as your music, because then you go to bed and you're seeing colors, and it's getting more of everything else, all the chi and flowing in your body.
Is this categorized, what do you call it?
Abstract.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's abstract art.
I'm looking at some of it now. It's beautiful. Matter of fact, I'd like the audience to know that they can go to Wendy, WINDYSINGS, WendySings.com, and you'll find her video gallery, her photo gallery, and her music, and her art gallery right here on her website. It's a nice website. Tell me, is there any female singer that had a great influence on you?
Oh, there's so many. There's I have in all different genres. There's Ella Fitzgerald, who I just absolutely love and admire.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Dusty Springfield and Patsy Cline and Loretta Lynn, and then we could get into Stevie Nicks and the classic rock genre, Joni Mitchell, and all these women that Roberta Flack. There's just so many wonderful artists, so many of them that touched me. I couldn't name just one. And there's a lot of male singers that I absolutely love. And another inspiration is Miles Davis. I hear him, and I'm just and Stan Getz.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay.
I don't know if you heard on the you probably heard a short cut of it, but Brandon and I took a version of Harold Land's Rapture, and I wrote some lyrics to it, and that's a song we're going to be having on our CD also.
Nope.
It was recorded by the Harold Land Trio.
Yeah, you working on that now?
Yeah, that's our project. That we're both working on our solo project, but the Divinity Zero is like right up front, and we're 6 songs in. And Vernella's collaborated. He's played on some stuff. I have a guy named Randy Hall who actually produced Man with the Horn on Miles Davis, sang it, and he's been doing all the vocal production and vocal arrangement work. And it's coming along, and it's things take time, and
right.
It's I keep telling my mom 2012.
Is this part of your Divinity Zero group, or is that different?
Part of the Divinity Zero group.
Is that part of it, or is that different?
Which part?
Project, the CD project you're working on.
Yeah, that's it. That's the Divinity Zero with Brandon Fields.
Okay, yeah, he's great, I listened to some of his music, and what a background.
Yeah, he's pretty amazing.
Yes, he is.
It's very inspiring, and he's working very hard. He's doing a show with the Rippingtons in Vegas on the 24th of this month, and he does a lot of Tower Power fill-in dates, and he works with Barry Manilow, and he's got 9 CDs out of his own.
All right.
And he's wonderful to work with.
Do you still technically train yourself to prepare for a performance?
I warm my voice up.
Okay.
And which is so important because it's a muscle. But as far as mentally, I think when you get in touch with spirit, and you really when you close your eyes and you just let the spirit flow through you, it all comes out, because that's what the connection is. It's really, you're connecting to a higher source that's been given to you. I never claim, this is my own, this comes from me, because it's all of the higher sources in the universe. that I'm really grateful for.
Well, listening to that, then this next question I have for you, I have no doubt about how it's going to be answered, but when you started out as a musician, from young age on, did you have any doubts about whether or not, or did you think about it, or whether or not you would be successful?
I've never placed the emphasis on success like we hear people say, when are you going to make it, or why aren't you successful? Because you get a lot of that. You get that concept, that definition that people have placed on what they think doing music is, and it's a journey. It's really, I've always had in my mind that this is my lifelong journey. I'll always sing. That's who I am. It's part of, what I was born to do in this life, is to sing and to help others, to teach them, if I could touch their lives in some way and make them feel good. That's a wonderful gift. And I never put the emphasis on making it, because it already is there.
There you go. What else do you do besides? Do you have sounds like you could be a psychologist or a nurse.
To my dogs. To my one doggy who's 17, I'm the nurse too. And then to my 2 boy rescue dogs, I've had them for like 9 years.
Rescue dogs?
Yeah, I rescued these boys from Encino Park, and they're wonderful. They're so peaceful. Oh. They're mixed Rottweiler, Labrador, Chow, and very mellow, except when they see the squirrel in the tree out front. I like to do, spend time with animals and